Oh, there's a goal!
Oh, at least I thought he was gonna until he blew it.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome one, welcome all. It is C-RadTV here, and we are here this month with the Detroit Tigers Monthly May 2019 edition episode. So yeah, another month of MLB baseball in the season already, as the boys of summer are getting ready and gearing up for the summer months ahead of us, as we are looking to get closer towards the MLB playoffs, which are still a long ways away, but still, we can all dream the playoffs are around the corner, damn it. But let's go ahead and see how the Tigers have fared in the month of May. So in the month of May, the Tigers went 9-18. They have a 22-32 record entering June. They only won 2 series in May. They beat the Royals and they beat the Orioles. They split 2 series in May. They split the series against the Phillies, and they split a series against the Twins. Entering June, the Tigers stand 15 games behind the division-leading Minnesota Twins. They are 5.5 games out of a wild card spot, and they sit 6th in the draft order. Yes, we're going to talk about the draft order right now. The Tigers are 4-6 in their last 10, but they do enter June on a 3-game winning streak. In terms of how Tigers were overall, they had 95 runs in May, averaging 3.5 runs a game, while they gave up 162 runs a game, averaging 6 runs a game given up. So defensively, the Tigers got to tighten some things up, to get better. Offensively, they could have done a lot better too. But, some stuff they have to clean up here. Of course, though, Tigers, enter here with no expectations. So you know what? Not expecting much out of them, but, maybe they could try a little bit more. In terms of how the players did overall in the month of May, we'll go over it. So we have Nick Castellanos, who had himself a hell of a month in May. He had 15 runs, 13 RBIs, 3 home runs, and a batting average of .259. So he had himself quite a month here. A really good month for Nick Castellanos. Not bad for him. Ronnie Rodriguez, he had 10 runs, 15 RBIs, 4 home runs, had a batting average of .213. Jordy Mercer, he had only 1 run, 1 RBI, and 1 home run. Batting average of .125. Jody Mercer has been missing some time this month due to a strained quad, so he's been out on the injury reserve. He should be making a comeback in June, so we'll get to see more of him next month. Jacoby Jones, he had himself a great month too. 10 runs, 13 RBIs, 4 home runs, a batting average of .277, not bad from him at all. Jamer Calderio had 4 runs, 4 RBIs, 2 home runs, batting average of .109, so he's got to be able to hit that ball better. But yeah, continuing on though, Miguel Cabrera had himself a decent month. Only 4 runs, 11 RBIs, 1 home run. He has been battling some injury issues, so he's had problems staying healthy. He did have a batting average of .284. So yeah, not a bad month from him. Nico Goodrum had a good month too. 13 runs, 5 RBIs, 3 home runs, batting average of .227. Brandon Dixon had himself a really good month in his debut. 9 runs, 13 RBIs, 5 home runs, a batting average of .305. So far, Brandon Dixon had himself a really good month up there with Castellanos. So yeah, not bad from Brandon Dixon. Grayson Greener, he had 3 runs, 3 RBIs, 1 home run, batting average of .143. He's got to do a lot better than that. He's got to be able to produce more. John Hicks, he had 6 runs, 4 RBIs, and 2 home runs. Batting average of .149. He's got to do a lot better than that, too. Gordon Beckham, he missed most of this month with injuries, but he was able to come back and put together a solid month of 5 runs and 1 RBI. Batting average of .238. So he's had some problems staying healthy, too. Josh Harrison, he had a deep, quiet month too. Only 3 runs and 1 RBI. Had a batting average of .217. Josh Harrison has also been battling some injuries too with a straight hamstring. So he's also had problems staying healthy. He should be back in June, sometime in June. So yeah, but he's got to produce a lot more when he does come back. Delel Lugo, he had only 2 runs, 4 RBIs, and a home run. Batting average of 235. Like, he's just been meh. Like, he hasn't done terrible, but he hasn't done too good. He's just been meh. Got to do a lot more. And then Kristen Stewart, to wrap it up here, had 5 runs, 4 RBIs. Batting average of 197. He's got to do better. He's also battled some injury issues of being benched, so he's got to produce a lot more to stop getting benched. But yeah, those are all the player stats. You know, a lot of players did well, a lot of players did okay, a lot of players need to step their game up, though, and carry this up toward June. In terms of the pitching, we'll go over it. So the pitching, we had Victor Alcantara. He pitched for 10.7 innings in May, gave up 9 runs and 9 earned runs, had 9 strikeouts, posted a 0-0 record, and he had an ERA of 7.57, so he's got to really improve on that. Matt Boyd, he had pitched for 35.1 innings in May. He gave up 10 runs and 10 earned runs, had 40 strikeouts, posted a record of 3-2, had an ERA of 2.56, so he actually had not that bad of a month. Ryan Carpenter, he pitched for 19 innings in May, gave up 18 runs and 16 earned runs, had 15 strikeouts, posted a record of 0-2, had an ERA of 7.58, so he's really got to improve from that. Buck Farmer, he pitched for 9 innings in May, gave up 8 runs and 8 earned runs, had 13 strikeouts, a record of 2-3, and an ERA of 8.0, so he really has to step it up. Shane Green had quite a month as a closer. Pitched for 10 innings, gave up 6 runs, 1 earned run, had 10 strikeouts, posted a record of 0-1, but he had 6 saves in May, and an ERA of 0.9. That's actually really good from Shane Green. He's really done his good job as a closer when he's come in. But, you know, when the Tigers only win 9 games in May, you know, it's very hard to come in and show your stuff when the Tigers are always losing. But continuing on, Blaine Hardy, he pitched for 9 innings in May, gave up 4 runs and 4 earned runs, had 1 strikeout, didn't have a posted record of 0-0, ERA of 4.0, so maybe give him some more time, see what else he can do. Joe Jimenez, he pitched for 12 innings in May, gave up 4 runs and 4 earned runs, had 18 strikeouts, posted a record of 1-1, and had an ERA of 3.0. If anyone's wondering, Matt Moore is officially out for the season after that right knee surgery, so he has been sacrificed to the baseball gods. Jordan Zimmerman also could not stay healthy, as he has sprained his UCL on his right elbow, but he is in rehab right now, so he should be back soon. Tyson Ross in May, he did not have that good of a month, only pitched for 6.1 innings, gave up 11 runs and 11 earned runs, only had 3 strikeouts, posted a record of 0-2, and had an ERA of 16.23. Well, part of this was because he suffered a ulnar neuritis injury in his right elbow, but he has been recovering well. He's began light throwing, so potentially we could see him back in June, or in the summer months for sure. Daniel Norris, he pitched for 32.4 innings in May. He gave up 18 runs and 16 earned runs, had 23 strikeouts, posted a record of 1-3, had an ERA of 4.44. Nick Ramirez, he pitched for 16 innings in May, gave up 6 runs and 5 earned runs, had 17 strikeouts, posted a record of 1-0, had an ERA of 2.81. So Nick Ramirez, who got called up from the minors, he's having a really solid month. Not bad from him. Zach Reiniger, he pitched for 12.7 innings in May, gave up 8 runs and 8 earned runs, had 4 strikeouts, posted a record of 0-0, had an ERA of 5.67, so something he could work on. You know, something to improve on, of course. Daniel Stump, he pitched for 3.6 innings in May, gave up 2 runs and 2 earned runs, had 2 strikeouts, posted a record of 0-0, had an ERA of 5.0. So Daniel Stump, he's really got to improve and step it up. And then finally, we get the Spencer Turnbull. He had a pretty decent month too. Pitched for 34.2 innings in May, gave up 18 runs and 12 earned runs. He had 33 strikeouts, a record of 1-2, and an ERA of 3.16. Like, he had a really good month for him, not bad. Like, overall, the pitching core had a really good month in May, except for a couple pitchers that had a couple bad months, but most of them did pretty good, you know. Just some things got to be cleaned up, some stuff here, you know. But yeah. So, of course, that's how we're going to wrap it up here for the May edition of Detroit Tigers Monthly, you know. We all know the situation here. You know, defense got to improve drastically. You know, a couple pitchers could improve drastically too, and a couple players could improve their batting, you know, and try and hit more balls. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. Tigers, of course, you know, they're probably going to be tanking now. Like, they're already this far out, you know, 5.5 games out. And they're 15 games out of division, 5.5 out of the wild card, like I mentioned at the start of the video. They're, of course, 6th in the draft order, so... But you know, with it being so early in the season, you know, momentum can easily change on a dime. But, you know, we're going to have to wait and see how this thing plays out. But, you know, it could be potentially tank time for Detroit. But I imagine Detroit's going to at least contend until the deadline, because there's a few players Tigers are looking at straying out to, you know, try and get some prospects and help the farm system improve. You know, part of the rebuild process. I do think the Tigers are on a path to have a pretty good pitching core in a couple of years. You know, just got to keep working at it. But yeah, and of course, the top of the month, like the first weekend of June, is of course the MLB draft. I'll take a look at it. I may do have a draft recap. You know, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But yeah, that's all I got to say for this month for the May edition of Detroit Tigers Monthly. But yeah, hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out and play ball.
Oh, there's a goal!